Some of you are dealing with anger, with bitterness. How many of you have a hard time with anger? How many are angry that I asked you to raise your hand? Negative. I'm not saying you are, but we deal with it. How many were growing up, you used to see Abbott and Costello on Saturdays, and I remember one movie, I think if I have it right, he was like in jail with a psychotic man. And the man had like a bad experience in Niagara Falls. And so whenever he heard the word, if anybody said Niagara Falls, he'd flash back and he'd beat up whoever he was with, which was Costello. So Costello says Niagara Falls, and the man says, slowly I turn step by step, and he goes into this whole thing. And he beats him up, and then later on he says to Costello something like, well, what was the name of that place? He says, oh, no, I'm not going to tell you that place. And what was the, no, I'm not going to, you're not going to get me to say Niagara Falls? And then he goes, slowly I turn. Often that's how we are with anger. We're okay for a while, but then something triggers it. A thought. We lose it. We brood, we bitter, we feel sorry for ourselves. We try to deal with anger. I don't want to be angry. Count to 10. I don't want to be angry. But that's, the thing is that, some of you strike out. Or you're mad, or you lock yourself up in a room, or you have a motto, don't get mad, get even, Or you have another way of dealing with it. You have ulcers. You just hold it in. You hold in all that anger, and you brood. Or someone says, you try to hide it, but it's hard to hide it. How you doing? Fine. Good. It's scary. You're like, you try, and somebody's pushing your buttons. You're saying, I won't get mad. I will love them. I don't care what. I won't get mad. I'm not gonna, and then, but the thing happens, it triggers. How do you get rid of anger? By trying not to be mad? No. What's the opposite of anger? Love, mercy, compassion. God's love. It's not enough to know that you shouldn't be angry. You need to, you need to set your heart on God instead of those people. And get filled up with that. Get filled, because when you're all angry and all at somebody, it's a sign that you're not filled up. All that stuff that we think the problem is the other person and the other things, whether they have a problem or not, is not the issue. If the cup is full, it's not going to be worried. It's not going to be all bent out of shape. The cup needs to be filled with God's love. You got to focus. All right, so they did that to me, but God did this to me. I didn't deserve it. It was so good. God, the water of love.
To find out how you can receive more of Jonathan's teachings, to receive special free gifts, or get in touch, go to hopeoftheworld.org or call toll-free 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's hopeoftheworld.org or call 1-800-YESHUA-1. That's 1-800-937-4821. You can also get more at Jonathan Cahn's Facebook page or write us direct at Hope of the World, Box 1111, Lodi, New Jersey 07644, USA.